How to choose the best protein supplements when you are living on dialysis. Kidney disease can cause many different problems for the average person, especially when it comes to choosing the right foods to eat and the right beverages to drink. During some stages of kidney disease, patients are restricted in the amount of protein that they can eat, while in the end stage, after dialysis treatment has been started, the need for protein will increase dramatically. Protein is an important part of the diet, not only for those who have kidney disease, but for people in general as well. It is important that you get the right amount of protein in the diet, no matter what your health level is, so that you can be as healthy and strong as possible. When you are sick, it becomes even more important because you are in a weakened condition and will need the additional protein to fight off potential infections. With a diet that is lacking in protein, your body may start to break down the muscles as a source of protein instead. The more of your muscles that your body has to break down, the more seriously your health will suffer. A lack of protein can cause a lack of energy, weakness, slower healing, swelling, changes in the heart rate and blood pressure and anemia. There are a lot of lab tests that are done when you have kidney disease. One of these will be done to determine if you have enough protein. The test to check your albumin level is done monthly and is carefully studied because a low level of this type of protein is linked to higher rates of hospital time and even to earlier death in patients who are being treated with dialysis. A level of 3.6 milliliters per deciliter is considered to be low, and patients will be instructed to start using a protein supplement to make sure that they get enough protein in their daily diet. Protein cannot be stored in the body and must be replenished by diet every single day. There are two types of protein, complete and incomplete. All proteins are made up of amino acids, some of which the body can make on its own, while others, the essential amino acids, must be received in the body through diet. All animal-based proteins are complete because all 9 essential amino acids are present. Plant-based proteins, with some small exceptions, are incomplete because they are lacking one or more essential amino acids. Soy protein is a complete, plant-based protein source. The amount of protein that you get in your diet is dependent on your personal needs. Your doctor will typically have you work with a nutritionist so that you can find the right amount based on your current health status, or stage of kidney disease, and your activity level. It is a myth that people who are on dialysis will be unable to live a full and active life. Many of them actually work a full-time job and participate in activities and hobbies. In addition to all of the food choices that you can make for protein, there are a number of protein supplements that can be used as well. Most protein supplements are easy to find and buy, can be inexpensive, and are tastier than they used to be. A former complaint about many varieties was the thick and horrible taste that made them nearly impossible to tolerate for most people. One of the easiest ways to increase protein in your diet is to use non-fat powdered milk in recipes and mixed in with other beverages. For the person who is on dialysis, finding the right protein supplement can be difficult because they are also on restriction for fluids and other nutrients such as phosphorus and potassium. There are a number of protein supplement drinks that are specifically designed for the dialysis patient that are low in these nutrients and can be used in a low-fluid diet. There are other types of protein supplements as well. No matter what kind you are interested in trying, you should discuss options with a dietitian to make sure that it is right for you and that it fits in your specific dietary needs. Protein powders, which come in 4 varieties, rice, soy, whey and egg, are another option that can be used, but there are considerations to keep in mind when choosing these. Some of these considerations, fluids are still restricted, so using protein powder as a drink will keep you from being able to have other drinks. Certain other ingredients must also be restricted. Some people may be allergic to some of the ingredients in these powders, especially whey and soy. Rice protein powder is considered to be hypoallergenic, however, and may be safe for virtually anybody. There are ways to use the protein powders that are not dependent on liquids, however you must still discuss these methods with the dietitian before trying them. You may be able to use the protein powder of your choice in other food products, such as pudding and other items. There are other types of protein supplements that you may be able to include in your diet as well. These include protein bars, puddings and protein supplement shots. Of these, ProfectR, a liquid protein from Protica, is the smallest and easiest to consume. For less than 3 fluid ounces, you get 25 grams of protein without any added fat or sugar. In addition, you get the full day's worth of vitamin C and 10% of the day's vitamin B complex. Protein bars are a handy way to get additional protein in the diet. However, it is important to keep in mind that there are often other ingredients that must be carefully looked at before they are used. A good protein bar is one that does not have additional sugars or fat and keeps your restrictions in mind. While calorie count is not always a main concern for those in this condition, there are times when it may be something that must be noted. Protein supplements and good nutrition. A case study: Christian has been dealing with his kidney disease for many years. He lives a very active life, including working a full-time job and many very active hobbies. He goes to dialysis 3 times a week, so he plans his activities on days when he is not going to treatment. After he is finished, he is usually pretty tired, so he tries to bring a snack for afterward. He enjoys ProfectR for this occasion, and for other moments as well. He also enjoys using ProfectR on other days. Because it is temperature stable, it is able to be stored in his car for when he needs to use it as a boost. Christian will also use other protein supplements as directed by his nutritionist, to make sure that he is getting enough protein and also to make sure that he is getting enough of his other nutrients as well. He will have monthly blood draws, with careful attention paid to his albumin level.